Hi everybody. I was going to film this outside because it's a lovely day, but it's a bit too sunny. It's a bit unpleasant for me out there. It's a bit hot because I don't really like hot weather very much. So I've come into the kitchen. This vlog is going to be a compilation of several different clips, all filmed on different days, about me starting university. So this is like the few days before clip. So basically, today's Friday, I start uni on Monday. Now, I don't actually start full lectures next week. Next week is is what they call O week. It's the orientation. So that's when I go in and I have to sort all my admin stuff out. Getting on the IT system, getting my student ID card, and things like that, and learning where all of the things are. I need to do a library tour to get familiar with the library system, and I have to, learn where my lecture theatres are, where I'm going to be doing my lectures, and things like that, and also just attend some workshops on like study skills and essay writing, and things like that. So to start with, for a long time I was nervous. I was very, very nervous. But for the last couple of weeks or so, I've been pretty excited. Especially this week, because I've been and got my books. That last Saturday, I went and got my books from the university. I actually didn't have that many to pick up, because I only actually had to pick up books for the English literature course, because the history course doesn't have lots of textbooks. It's partly online, and part of it is in a sort of blue folder book thing that's kind of got everything for the entire course in it. And my philosophy course is all online. Now, obviously, this is just the courses that I'm doing in trimester 1. Obviously, when time comes around for my trimester 2 courses, then I will have to go and get more books for those. But it's nice to know that I don't have to have too many books, and that I only really have to carry a handful of books for English literature and just one book for history, nothing for philosophy. So that's great. Okay, so it is now Monday, and I've just got home from the university, having completely forgotten that I actually started this log 3 days ago. So today was my first day of the orientation. I went in very early. I went and picked up my student ID card, and I also picked up my stuff from the Students' Association, so I've joined that. I did some other things. I went into to sort of like the Wellington Hall thing, which is basically it's more of a clubby thing. So I decided that I didn't really fancy joining that, so I just sort of sat there and watched and decided to let that be. And then after having lunch, I went for actually no, I had some time to kill, so I went for a walk first, and then I came back and had lunch, and then after that I went to a campus coaches thing. So you meet some people. They're basically campus coaches. They provide a few helpful things. We did a little bit of an icebreaker in the little groups that we were put in. We were grouped based on the majors that we were studying, and then they took us on a tour of the campus. So we we went round everything, all round the buildings, the library, everything. And that was actually good, because it means that now I probably won't now have to attend the personalised campus tours or the library tour, because that was kind of covered in the tour that I did today, and I feel like I already know enough about that, so that's good. So a pretty good day, my first day at university. So yeah. Okay, so today is now Tuesday. I'm now gearing up for another day in at the university. And I've got a lot on today. because I've got an essay writing workshop at 10 o'clock for 45 minutes, and then I've got a study skills workshop straight after that, and that's at 11 o'clock, and that's in the same place, which is handy. Then at 12 o'clock at noon, I've then got to go to a different lecture theatre in the same building for a Get Involved workshop, and then after that I can have some lunch. But I've then got to go to a lecture theatre in a different building, in the Kirk building, to do the student IT session. So that means that today I am going to have to take my laptop with me for the first time, so that's going to be interesting. So today I'm going to learn just how it feels to carry a laptop around on my back. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Okay, so we're here at the train station. Normally I get the bus here, but today Dad's working from home, so he dropped me off. I'm getting on the fast train to Wellington, so this goes from here to Porirua station, and then from there it goes straight to Wellington, which is handy. I don't have to stop anywhere else. Yep. So like I said, I'd normally get the bus here, but today, because Dad's working from home, he dropped me off at the station today. So yeah, so we've got about 10 minutes before the train. So yeah. I'm now quite glad that I didn't get the bus this morning, because as you can see it is packed. There's a lot of Capity College students on there by the looks of it, coming to get the train up the coast. Hello. I'm just being a bit quiet here because I'm at the university. I'm in the main hub, and I'm sitting here trying to charge up my laptop because I'm going to a student IT session this afternoon. I'm guessing I'm going to need this, so I'm being sure that this laptop is charged and has got enough battery power in it to last the session. So, yeah. Here's my view of Kelburn campus. This is all Victoria University, these buildings. This is my view of the campus while I'm waiting for the bus to start my journey home. There's a really ridiculous setup here, because there's about 4 different bus routes that I can get to bring me up to the university, and only one bus route that will actually take me back to the railway station again when I'm ready to go home. But at least there's a nice view of some of the back parts of Kelburn campus from here. As you can see, we're at Wellington Station. This will be the next part of my journey. Lovely. Next part of my journey involves taking the train. Remember, this is my journey home, so obviously in the morning I'd be doing all this in the reverse order. Hello everybody, here I am. So we've been on the bus, and now I am on the train. Doesn't leave for another 10 minutes. I'm just filming this now before the train starts crowding out with people, though this is the same service that I got yesterday and there was barely anybody on it, I think. I mean, this is an express train, so it will go straight to Porirua and then on to my station, Parramatta. Won't stop at any of those other boring places in between, which is great, which means I get home faster. And I also know that this train will connect with a bus at Parramatta, so when I get off the train at Parramatta, the bus then from there to home should be there waiting for me, which is just fantastic. While I'm on the train, a reflection on today. I had a really great day today. I learned some really essential things, such as tips for studying, and also tips on how to properly write essays, and also the places where you can get support in your learning as well, and you know, the services that are around, and coaching facilities and things like that, where you can get help with your studying and your learning, which is great. And I also went and listened to another talk where I could learn about some of the other clubs and things that it's possible to join. I've already joined the Students' Association yesterday, which is great. There's some great privileges with that as well. Well, and also I've been to the IT session. I've charged up my laptop and made sure that it works, so I've just got a couple more things to set up on my laptop at home tonight. But yeah, this is great. So like I said, still got about another, well, probably now about 8 minutes or so till the train leaves. So yeah, and I have no company on the train today. I had a friend of mine, Daniel Wrench, and yeah, I had a mate of mine. Yeah, so Daniel had a mate, and also Scott, a couple of old schoolmates of mine. I had them as company on the train this morning. Yesterday morning I had Dad, and yesterday afternoon I had Ruth, another person I went to school with, and she was actually there with her dad, and I know their family quite well. So, but today I am riding the train solo. I've got no one else to talk to unless there's a stranger or someone else from the university spontaneously gets on. But this is a 6-carriage train, so there's only 1 in 6 chance that anyone I know who gets on this train is even going to be anywhere near me. So yeah, but yeah, that's it for now. Well, this is familiar. Waiting at a bus stop again. The train's just gone. This is becoming quite a common thing now. Once again, we're at a bus stop. This time I'm going to university. Today's Thursday, March the 2nd. So yeah, didn't go in yesterday because this is obviously the orientation week, and I had absolutely nothing to go in for yesterday. So yesterday, I did some things yesterday morning, like I had to go to the bank and that, and then in the afternoon I went to Tawa to go and hang out with my best friend, who I have not seen since like December or whenever. So like I haven't seen my best friend since the college leavers dinner, which is pretty poor. I mean, we've been trying to meet up and that since then. It's just been very, very difficult. But anyway, so today I've just got one thing to go in for, and I'm going in late. I've got my orientation for my faculty, which is the and things like that. So for the Bachelor of Arts degree, which I'm studying, I don't really know how to put this, but it's now like I'm studying for a Bachelor of Arts degree, and today is the orientation for Bachelor of Arts students. So I have to go to that, and that's at 1:30. It's currently nearly 11:10, so the bus will be due in a minute if it's on time. And yeah, so today I have to go to that, and like I said, it's at 1:30, but it takes like ages to travel there from where I live in Whitby all the way to Wellington. So I have to leave at 11 o'clock because I need to have lunch at some point today. And it's better for me to have lunch at the university, so I'm going in earlier than what I perhaps need to, so I'll have time to have lunch when I get to the university. I'll go to like one of the cafes or eateries or something there, probably the same place I went to yesterday, because that was very nice, and I'll go and get something to eat. But yeah, I've just checked, there's actually 4 different lecture theatres today that are all doing the same orientation at the same time. So there's 3 lecture theatres in Maclaurin block and 1 in the Kirk block, and they're all doing the same orientation at the same time, presumably because there's so many Bachelor of Arts students that they actually need 4 lecture theatres to fit all of the Bachelor of Arts students in. So yeah, so I get a choice, which is nice. Yeah. I don't want it to be too late because there's like a really tight connection at the train station between my bus arriving, and it's always the last bus to make it to the station. So and then there's a very short connection time between there and getting on the train. Fortunately though, I've got a monthly train pass, so I don't have to buy a ticket, which is helpful. But I just hope that the bus isn't too late, because otherwise I'm going to miss the flaming train, which is not good. lunchtime. And even better, it's right next to Kirk 301, where I have 2 of my philosophy lectures each week.
Makes cooking a whole chicken on the barbecue or in the oven.
This is my stuff.
Choose from 3
I like coming for lunch here. Well, here we are at 5 to 4. I'm back at the bus stop where I first started this morning. So as you probably saw, I had lunch at the university, and then I went to the faculty talk that I had to go to. Didn't film in there because, you know, I wanted to be polite. And yeah, and then I got the train and bus home, and we're back where we started this morning. So today was the last day that I had to go in during the orientation this week. I return to the university on Monday when I actually start studying in my proper subjects and lectures for real. And yeah, so exciting and slightly nerve-wracking as well, but we'll see how it goes, eh?